forecast seems to be changing a lot, so. They're minus 19. It's so cold that the looks like the snowstorm is coming in tomorrow, actually. So winter is here and I'm at the cabin, the family cabin that you probably remember from the big snowstorm video from April. I'm loading up my van with the winter gear that I usually store up here. So I'm gonna head out in a few days now. Been quite cold, minus 10 degrees Celsius, around 14 degrees Fahrenheit. And today it's gonna get down to minus 18, minus 16 to minus 18. So around 0 degrees Fahrenheit. I got the glow plugs fixed. Ended up changing the glow plugs, if you've been following that story, and now everything is working perfectly and I'm super happy about that. Been trying a lot of cold starting and warm starting up here in the mountains for the past days. Everything is frozen. So while I'm up here, I'm actually sleeping in the cabin this time because there's no emergency going on with my van, and I'm keeping the temperature here at 6 degrees Celsius to just keep it from freezing inside, and it's connected to shore power to just keep it warm as I'm filling up the van with my winter gear. So everything is now in order and ready to go. Can't wait to get out in the mountains for this winter season and see all of this amazing stuff. Here's a little bit of a preview that I've been filming the past couple of days. So this is where that big snowdrift from the snowstorm in April was blocking the road, and it was way above my head right here. So this is it up here. Yeah, that's the snowdrift. So this is how it looks when it's not a 2-meter high snowdrift here. Nothing to worry about. Here's my temperature sensor. goes inside to my little measurement station. So right now it's -4 and it got down to -16.4 through the night. So just like forecast, that's pretty cold, and it got down to 1 degree Celsius inside. All right, let's see if we can get it to start after -17 with the new glow plugs. Absolutely no problem there, so that felt completely like new glow plugs. So super happy about that. I didn't have the engine running yesterday at all, so it's been a couple of days in -10 degrees or 14 degrees Fahrenheit and down to just a couple of Fahrenheits or 16 degrees Celsius through the night. So that is good. Winter, here I'm coming. Back on slippery roads again. This road down from our cabin is one of the most sketchy things. It's got sand on it now, but this is so slippery sometimes. So the trick is usually to go so slow that you don't really have to do any braking, and I'm using the engine brake to just keep it in a steady, slow flow. in the van. It's the end of November and winter is here, and I've started my winter tour for the 2025 season. I'm not gonna film much today because it's just been a day of driving, and tomorrow I'm getting up into the snowy mountains, which should be a lot of fun. So the weather forecast is all over the place. We've had storms for the past week now, and it's been snowstorms and it's been rainstorms. It's been all kinds of crazy stuff. So now I'm ready and I'm on the road. It's Thanksgiving week actually. So my van is ready. I'm gonna show you more later on. The thing I've done that I'm most proud of is my 100,000 subscriber YouTube trophy. Put that up here with my new reindeer, and there's some more stuff that I'm gonna put up here as I go now. Got some souvenirs from Yellowstone and the Sierra Nevada and all over the place from my American trip. Tomorrow it's gonna be up into the winter mountains. So come along for this season of winter van life in the Arctic and beyond. That should work. Also gonna add this. So I made this. Should help me a little bit with insulation up here. So I'm just gonna put it in. It should hold itself in place. Cover it up like that. So I might adjust that when I get some daylight, but for now that's a good solution, I think. Well, good morning, my friends. It's first coffee in the van for this winter season, and this is gonna be the first sip. Most important meal of the day. There's that taste of the AeroPress again. It's been a couple of months since I've been staying in the van actually. After my US tour I went and stayed with family, but now I'm finally back out, so can't wait to get up on the mountain today. You can see up here there's a little bit of snow, there's a glacier up there, but down here in this valley by the water and the coast it all melted after the big storm. It got super warm for a few days, so gonna go up into the cold mountains today, so come along. This is the life. So I'm climbing up into the mountains. It's a pretty gray and dull day up here today. It's cloudy and it's not especially cold, but now we're getting ice on the roads here, and gonna climb quite a lot more. So since it's November, it's gonna be dark super early. It's 1:30 now, and it should be dark in about an hour. I'm gonna try to find a campsite up here on the mountain before it gets dark, but we'll see. I think I have half an hour more to go to where I have a campsite in mind. We'll see. So excited to be up here on the mountain again. It's just so cool up here. Asking about those sticks around the road here, and those are plow sticks. They're basically for the snowplows to be able to find a road. And as you can see, it's not a lot of snow yet, but it's gonna dump down here pretty soon. It's gonna be above those plow sticks right here, for instance. So of course there's gonna be a snowstorm in a couple of days. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but snowstorms are always fun. So this is where I think I'll be parking. This is a place I've parked before, but today it looks completely different because there's not that much snow. So quite a different look up here. But this is a great spot. It's got full 4 bars of 5G and just an awesome place. So it's gonna be dark in half an hour, so we're just gonna find my direction to park here. Okay, I gotta clean up this mess a little bit. I'm putting on the thermal insulation on the front windows. It should have been the other way to keep the heat inside and reflect the heat back, but I can't be bothered to switch it now. It's not gonna get that cold, so I'm just gonna leave it like this and swap it another day. And I did this the first season, had it this way, and that was not a problem really, so that should be all good. And we're getting questions about where I'm getting this stuff from, and this is bought at Swedish Norwegian store called Biltema, and it's not high quality, and the suction cups are really bad, but especially when the windows get cold, they kind of lose their grip. But it's been working for me through some crazy weather. Wow. Look at this view out the bedroom. Can't beat that for a winter morning. Good morning. Got extremely cold through the night. I think it's minus 15 right now. It's 9:30, and through the night it got down to almost minus 18, which is around 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The forecast was for quite a bit higher than that. So it's been a cold night, but I've warmed up the van now with my heater, and it's nice and comfortable in here. It's really beautiful outside now. Everything is frozen and frosty, so I'm gonna take a quick look outside and show you. So as you can see, it's around minus 15 right now, and it got down to minus 17.8. That is cold. It's my temperature sensor, completely frozen. Heater is going on full, and the sun is peeking up. so cold and so beautiful. Amazing stuff. What an awesome morning. This is winter at its finest. So this is a really beautiful sunrise. It's so cold that the fog is just enclosing this whole plateau here now. And there's frost on everything. Minus 18.5. That is cold for November. Cheers, my friends. That's the first coffee of the season up in the mountains, and I'm super happy. It's actually getting colder and colder. It was down to minus 18.5 now while I was outside, and it's been fluctuating around minus 16 right now. It was supposed to get warmer, but we'll see. The most important meal of the day. I'm wondering if I can start the engine now. So the glow plugs are fixed, but I'm still a little bit nervous every time I'm starting the van. But it's all good so far. Feels like a different engine basically to start with the new glow plugs. Anyway, this is a great place. I was so surprised to find it so beautiful this morning, with all this rime frost just enclosing everything, and it was just super beautiful. And fog or mist is still here, but now the wind is picking up, so it's minus 15.5 now. It's not getting any warmer, so this could get super chilly. So it's still only November and this cold. That is kind of rare. But it's going to get much warmer, and then there's going to be a snowstorm in a couple of days. So my plans for this season is not yet made. I'm going to follow the weather now before Christmas. I always follow the weather and just see where there's nice winter weather and where there's a good deal of snowfall. I don't know where that is going to be right now. There's quite a few roads that are still open that are usually closed in winter, and they close around mid-December, so that could be interesting to go and check out some of those roads. I've never driven in winter. That could be interesting to see early season winter. So we'll see. But now, the most important meal of the day, coffee. Well, would you look at this? Now it dropped to minus 18.9. Huh. I need to check the forecast. See what's going on with this. They're minus 19. So we're at minus 2 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. Got some Christmas ham. Woo! There you go, breakfast. That's breakfast. The sun is starting to punch through the fog here. But it's not getting much warmer. It's minus 14 still. So we had minus 19.1 half an hour ago. That is like minus 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. So, gotta have another cup of coffee then. Looks like the snowstorm is coming in tomorrow, actually. And I saw them out salting the roads here. I don't know what they're using, kind of a salt and sand mixture or something. It looks like it was a warm mixture. Still extremely cold. I'm gonna see if I can get some use of the solar panels here. I doubt it has any effect in this weather, but the sun is so low. Nah, I don't think that's gonna do anything. The ice is so stuck on here that I can't get it off with a scrape. Just have to wait, I guess. Okay, gonna see if I can make the van start after this extreme cold. It's minus 13 now, so a little bit better, but it does not seem to get any warmer. So I wanna get it to start and just to make sure and let it run for half an hour or so. Yeah, no problem at all. Well, that's pretty cool. That was not a problem at all. Felt like new glow plugs. So very happy about that. We were down to minus 19.1 or minus 2.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's the coldest so far, but had no issue at all with starting not right now. So I'm gonna let it run for a while and see if it charges the battery, let it get really nice and warm before I stop it again. So you can see now that I got 90% on the battery, and it's charging 306 watts or 21 amps. And the battery is currently only 2 degrees. Normally it'll raise the temperature up to 5 degrees before it starts charging, but I guess it kind of varies a little bit. But this seems to be working very well. It's so cold that ice crystals are floating around in the air. Amazing. It's dinner time, and today I'm gonna try something that I've never made in the van before, and that is a variation of an African dish called chicken yassa, which is basically chicken in onions. But I made it my own version and added some chickpeas and some red peppers as well. And instead of rice, I'm gonna do French fries. That's very tasty together. So let's see how this works in the van. But first, one of my alcohol-free IPAs. Cheers, my friends. Ah, that's good stuff. Have to disinfect this stuff here after the chicken. A lot of salt and pepper, black pepper. Oh, that's empty. Oh, that's a bummer. Then I'll get the chickpeas. And I'll use juice and everything. So now I want this to boil for about an hour, and onions should be completely like turned into some kind of sauce, and just taste it with salt and pepper. So I'm gonna make the French fries as I'm waiting for that. Still very cold outside, minus 16. So this dish can be done with chicken that have skin on, or chicken thighs, or whatever you want to put in. The key is to boil it for a long time together with the onions, and use a lot of salt and black pepper. I think that's it. Dinner is done. Of course, I should have had black pepper, but I didn't have that, so I think it's gonna be okay without it. Yeah, absolutely. Could have done probably half an hour more, but it's okay. Yeah. Don't want to spend too much of the propane, so I didn't do as long as I should. But it's a perfect little comfort meal. Love my lights here. Cheers, my friends. Can't really see much outside. It's pitch black. So it's time to check out the latest episode of Yellowstone. Got some new pillows. Also, new blanket that I bought in Yellowstone. It's an alpaca wool blanket. Very warm and cozy. That's basically the end of a very cold day up here on the plateau. And it's stunning and beautiful, so it's gonna be fun to see what happens tomorrow when there's a storm coming in. Just gonna relax here now, watch Yellowstone and read a little bit. Then I'm gonna turn in for the night, I think. So cozy back in here. Almost fall asleep just from being here. Okay, it is starting. Getting some more wind now, and it started snowing. I was thinking that it might not be a storm after all, but it's gonna pick up through the night now, so I'm just gonna stay put in this place here and see what happens. It's a pretty good spot with good cell service, and it's a pretty easy place to get out if there should be a lot of snow. I don't think it's going to be crazy in this storm, but it could be really like heavy snow because it's gonna get much warmer. It's gonna get above freezing, and that could be like a sleety kind of storm or something. We'll see. It's gonna pick up to around storm, like 23 meters a second through the night. Right now it's only like 15 meters a second or something like that. Not quite sure. The forecast seems to be changing a lot, so we'll see. Keep an eye out on this stuff here and just see what happens.